Big win, Don Wilson here for Top MMA News. Here with Tristan Johnson. I got to say, last time I talked to Scott McLean, all about the fanny pack, I said I'd never seen you look so good. And now you just defied that. You looked even better. Huge win tonight. Score fighting series. Why don't you give us thoughts on the fight?
I figured that a lot of people would have rode me off on the ground, and I figured that that's what they would have tried to do, take me down, and I just wanted to prove, that I'm becoming a complete fighter, and that, big shots is not really the thing that's going to take me. I'll stick to my guns, and the fanny pack worked.
Yeah. Not only did you show off great stand-up, I got to say, you did show off great ground, but you showed off great transitions, and I find all fighters seem to have the hard part with that. And you were going head and toe with him all fight here. Now the talk. We were right before the interview. We got in here. We started talking. Who do you want to face next? Who are you thinking about? And we started talking maybe an international name. Is that something that would light a fire under your butt?
Oh man, for sure. Everyone's dream. If it's not your dream to make it to the UFC from this, then why are you in it? You know. And yes, any way that can get me to the UFC, I feel like I'm ready, or I'm getting ready to get there. And whatever steps I have to take to get there, I think Scott will get me there.
Well, it can't all be the fanny pack. The last two fights, we've seen a dominating win over Will Romero. Now we saw a crushing victory over Lyndon Whitlock. You're just rising through the featherweight rankings. What are you attributing this recent success to?
To be honest, our camp, man. Fit Plus camp is just. We're coming up strong, and Chris Kalades, and TJ Grant, we all had a camp together, and that kind of camp with that many strong group of guys, it's hard not to improve, you got to improve everywhere, and it's the Fit Plus camp right now where we got a fire lit underneath us, we got TJ leading us in the UFC, and we got a group of upcoming guys trying to make it up there with TJ.
Now I gotta say, that had to be a spooky fight camp. We see TJ Grant look the best I've ever seen him against a UFC competitor, Shane Roller, dominating. Then we see Chris Kalades go in, uses his stand-up, defeats Dimitri Wurtenberg, one of the top stand-up guys in the bantamweight division in Canada. You go in, take out a rising star in Lyndon Whitlock. What's the vibe in the gym right now? Because that has to be huge.
Oh man, the vibe in the gym is just huge right now, and and we never look to put pressure on the next guy, and TJ started us off and with the win, and then Chris finished it up, and then honestly, it's the first time I didn't feel any pressure to win. I just felt great coming out of that training camp, and I felt like momentum was on my side.
Now, do you think that's what it is? Maybe is that where this new success is coming from? The pressure isn't there anymore. You had your win streak, you had your falters, and now you're back on. You know what I mean? Is that maybe it? Maybe the confidence is back there. You're not feeling the pressure just to be the rising star anymore?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. I had my shoulder surgery, and I started off on a grade 5 fight win streak, and the pressure was there, everything was there, and now it seems like it's all gone, and I know that coming out of the Fit Plus camp, I know what I need to do, and I know that I can do it, and now it's starting to get my confidence back, my shoulders back, and now my confidence is with me again, and I feel like I can make a run for this in this sport.
So the shoulder is 100% not bothering you anymore?
The shoulder is great, baby.
I gotta say, man, like I said, last time I was talking to Scott, I'd never seen you look any better, and this time, 10 times that. Now, before I let you go, I'll ask this question, even though most fighters never give me an answer. Is there someone out there that you'd like to test yourself against?
Honestly, man, fighters don't give you an answer because we don't really know. Yeah. That's why. I'll speak up for all the other fighters. Yeah. We don't really know. We just want to take something to get us into the next direction, and that's all I'm looking forward to, man, is I honestly want to make this to run to the UFC, man, and I want to be right up there with one of my fellow athletes, TJ, and I want to look just as good as he did in his last fight.
Well, you want to know what? That's definitely a goal to aspire to, because TJ looked great, man. I got to say, you looked amazing tonight. Now, before we let you go, any family, friends, sponsors, kin you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to my hometown, Jordantown, Digby, Nova Scotia, man, and I want to give a shout out to all you guys, man. They stay behind me 100%, and like when I started this sport out, man, we don't even have a gym where I'm from, I had to move away just to do this, and they stand behind me 100%, and I want to thank Kimura Wear, Sunset Pub, Fit Plus Camp. There's tons of people that I want to thank, and I want to thank you guys for interviewing me, man. You guys are the ones that helped me get seen too, right? So thank you very much.
Well, appreciate it. I got to say, it's the second time I've interviewed a Fit Plus fighter, the second time I've been thanked. Makes me feel good. Anyway, once again, big win, Don Wilson. Soon to be top 5 featherweight in Canada, Tristan Johnson, Top MMA News.